Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Back to the Future Episode 1, zweiter Teil. Das heißt 1.1. Hier ist der Roland und wir sind mit Einstein und Marty bei der Spielhalle angelangt. Schauen wir mal, was wir weitermachen müssen.
Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine.
Das war wohl nicht wirklich hilfreich. Schauen wir mal, ob Einstein irgendwie noch was weiß.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
Wäre auf jeden Fall eine gute Erfindung. Ich glaube, mal an der Klingel. Strickland?
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Ja, Strickland, müsst ihr wissen, ist der Schuldirektor, glaube ich, von Marty McFlys Schule und die Mutter ist mindestens genauso charmant wie der Sohn. Okay. Wenn wir jetzt nur mit Strickland anfangen, ich glaube, wir probieren es mal auf der anderen Seite. Ich habe etwas für Sie.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Okay. Sollen wir ihm mal die paar Schuhe zeigen?
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Okay, war wohl die richtige Entscheidung. Okay, Marty, Einie, auf geht's.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, was die Mutti erzählt.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Die ist genauso wie der Sohn. Okay. Sie hat Teewasser aufgesetzt. Und jetzt müssen wir ein paar Informationen erfragen. Katzenschüssel. Okay, deswegen sollte das draußen bleiben. Vielleicht die Zeitung.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Nicht nett, aber eine klare Ansage. Vielleicht stellen wir mal die Heizung warm, damit sie...
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
So, Marty, jetzt aber schnell. Die Zeitungen. Irgendetwas muss doch hier geben.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing.
Ja. So ist der Vater auch. Jetzt schauen wir uns nochmal die Zeitung an.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Der Jugendliche war der Biff.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Okay, das heißt, wir müssen sie nochmal ablenken. Gehen wir in die Küche.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Okay. Teewasser kocht gar nicht, kann gar nicht kochen. Schauen wir mal die Katzenauszeichnungen an.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Ja, wenn man Katzen mag, wird sie halt sehr, sehr spannend. Edna. Miss Strickland heißt Edna. Reden wir doch mal mit ihr.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
Ja, dann fragen wir sie doch einfach mal, wann sie ihren Schuh verloren hat.
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe. Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Eine illegale Bar. Cool. Also Speakeasies wurden wegen der Prohibitionszeit sehr häufig benutzt. Da gab es keinen Alkohol während dieser Zeit. Und da waren auch Leute eingesetzt, die dann darauf geachtet haben, dass keine Polizei reinkommt. Man musste klingeln. Deswegen eine illegale Bar. Aber fangen wir es mal an.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Ja, wo war denn die Bar?
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Okay, jetzt müssen wir nur noch schauen, ob das geschichtlich alles stimmt. Die Prohibition war von 1919 bis 1932 oder 33. Videothek danach aufzubauen wird etwas schwierig sein. Die kannten wahrscheinlich noch keine Videos in den 30er Jahren. Okay, wo die Bar ist, also die ist in der Nähe vom Rathausplatz. Aber fragen wir mal, was ist mit den Zeitungen?
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Okay, 1871. Wir schreiben das Jahr 1986. Ja. Okay.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Ja, dann, Miss Strickland, auf geht's. Helfen Sie uns.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Okay, das haben wir schon mal gehört. Schon mal das mit dem Fernglas.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Ich vermute mal, Tiff ist der kleine Sohn von Biff Tannen. Ich schau noch
Don't
mal
let
in die
me keep
Zeitung
you from your
vorbei.
business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Die Alte ist echt verrückt. Okay, komm, lasst uns mal bei den Zeitungen. Da wird sie uns wahrscheinlich wieder anbrüllen.
I told you not to touch those.
Dann müssten nochmal über die Heizung die Mutti weg.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Okay. Jetzt auf geht's zu den Zeitungen.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. All right, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. The candy looks older than I am.
Gibt's denn da gar keinen Hinweis? Edna ist weg. Oh doch, wir gucken jetzt.
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays.
Okay, fragen wir nochmal Edna.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Also ein Jahr später. Das wäre 1965.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Okay, dann schicken wir sie nochmal kurz weg.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Und nochmal auf zu den Zeitungen.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
1932.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Okay. Letzter Versuch. Nachdem Marty jetzt weiß, 1932.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Ja, wenn du das mal aufgesetzt hättest, ja. So, für uns hilft's.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Tja, was anderes wollten wir doch gar nicht.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Okay, Ted. Was ist wohl glaubwürdiger? Ich würde sagen, Halloween ist noch zu warm, eher für die Schulaufführung.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Okay, die richtigen Klamotten hat er schon mal an.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Dann stellen wir mal die Zeit ein.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Okay, das macht Sinn.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first. Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Jetzt die Zeit.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Ob das gut geht.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Auf jeden Fall sehr authentisch gemacht, die Stadt. Das wird wohl Edna sein.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Tja, da muss ich jetzt sagen, Edna sieht definitiv besser aus wie vorher. Aber das ist wohl an den Jahren geschuldet. Ich sag mal nicht, dass ich doch kenne. Ich unterstütze das mal.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ich glaube, wo kann ich ihn finden?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Sonny Crockett aus Miami Vice, Harry Callahan und Michael Corleone aus der Pate. Dann nehme ich jetzt mal Harry Callahan, den kenne ich im Moment noch nicht.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Ja, da kann uns ja nur Einstein helfen. Okay, wenn wir die B-Taste drücken, dann rennt Marty. Das ist eine hervorragende Hilfe. Schauen wir uns das mal an. Okay, Überreste der Bau. Schauen wir uns das dann mal an.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Ja, wahrscheinlich hat er irgendetwas vorgehabt.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum.
Die sind hier alle nicht nett. Schau mal, was der Friseur sagt.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like, a hunting lodge?
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Vielleicht noch nicht, Marty, aber bald. Dann schauen wir mal, was die Stadt so zu bieten hat. Anwälte.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Okay, das hilft mir jetzt auch nicht weiter. Chef der Bank.
Bank of Italy?
Yesterday Soup. Okay. Für unsere Gäste gibt es nur Reste.
Where is the jail in 1931 anyway?
Ja. Gefängnis wird vermutlich im Haus des Polizeis sein. Gut, probieren wir das mal aus, Marty. Gefängnisfenster, hervorragend. Schauen wir mal ran.
Doc!
Mark,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
Hui. Okay, also er wird morgen erschossen auf den Treppen des Gerichtsgebäudes. Und jetzt müssen wir uns was einfallen lassen. Nee, mit den Gänzern sprechen bringt nichts. Irgendetwas müssen wir tun. Was kann man denn? Reise in die... Zurück in die Zeit.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Ich glaube, das klingt nach einem Plan. Wir brechen aus.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Oh, Doc, du hast echt tolle Ideen. Dann schauen wir mal. Aber dadurch verändert man die Geschichte, ja genau.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Okay. Dann, wo finde ich die?
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Ganz unauffällig.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Gut. Dann rufen wir jetzt nochmal an. Beim Mr. Doc Brown daheim. Da ist ja richtig was los.
McFly!
Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Tja, es hat sich wohl nichts geändert. Die Familie McFly, zumindest vor Marty, ist einfach nur schäbig. Kein Rückgrat. Aber wie es weitergeht, erfahrt ihr in der nächsten Folge 1.3. Ich wünsche euch jetzt noch viel Spaß und bis demnächst.